Oh, hi, are you there?
Sorry, Thomas just managed to stick himself to a chair with Pritt stick.
How do you even do that?
No idea. And as per bloody usual, Daniel's nowhere to be seen, so guess who had to deal with it?
Right, as always the way.
Oh, it's so
Always
good to
the way.
see you, Helena.
Yeah, you too.
It's been ages.
I think it's been 6 years. It was Alan's retirement party, and you've just been elected.
Oh my God, you have got such a great memory. Quick catch up off the record.
Always. Yeah, tell me what's going on.
Yeah, God, well, a bit of a roller coaster, really. I feel like I don't know if I'm coming or going. And it's so funny because, when they told me that Simon couldn't do the interview, I was really disappointed. But then,
Well, Simon, I think he's off interviewing the Pope or something. He just gets such incredible interviews. He's done Obama, he did Blair, and he's interviewing Kamala Harris, and I'm just so jealous.
But lucky old me, eh? Because I just couldn't think of anybody better than you for this interview.
Oh, well, thank you. I guess sometimes it works out, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It certainly worked out for me.
Yeah, you're having a little drinky celebration there.
Oh God, I wish. No, I'm on the wagon until the election's over. But if you stick a gin in that, it could be just like the old days, You and me finishing our shifts on the news desk, heading over to the Betsy Trotwood to put the world to rights.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. 18 years ago. I can't believe you're still there.
Well, I'm kind of part of the furniture now,
Yeah, but come on, Helena. They should have made you the features editor, not Sam. I mean, come on. He's like a typical appointment. Pale, male, and stale. The guy has no imagination whatsoever. And I loved your interview with Noel Edmonds. You showed a whole new side to him.
Oh, thank you. I just wish I could interview someone who wasn't Noel Edmonds.
Yeah, well, maybe if this goes well, they'll give you more of the political heavyweight stuff.
Well, here's hoping.
And you know what Madeleine Albright said?
No.
There's a special place in hell for women who don't help each other.
Well, that is true.
So, I was really, really sorry to hear about you and Ben. I just can't imagine how awful that must be.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of awful, actually.
I can't believe that idiot left you for some 25-year-old bimbo. That he could just let 15 years of marriage go down the drain.
It's funny, isn't it? Because you think...
Kate?
You think you just...
Kate?
No?
Oh, sorry. Yeah?
I've made some coffee.
Oh, God, I'd love one. Yeah, can you bring it up?
Okay.
Thank you, darling. Sorry about that. Where were we?
Why don't we get started on the actual interview?
Yeah, I guess we should, shouldn't we?
Cool.
Yeah.
Have the wet proofs arrived yet from the photo shoot?
No, not yet. I asked Daniel to keep an ear out, so I guess he'll bring them up when they do.
Okay, cool.
So, Helena, just before we start, can you not mention anything about me being hotly tipped to be the next leader? I got a bit of a bollocking from one of Nick's little minions the other day after the Lorraine interview.
Nick's such a wally. Like he just thinks he's Alistair Campbell, doesn't he?
is just embarrassing. And you know, that little fucker won't ever do his own dirty work either.
So, is Tom worried he's going to face the leadership challenge?
Well,
I have my eyes on this. So, Kate Fraser, you've been MP for Southwark and Old Bermondsey for 6 years. You've made a big impact in a short time and been hailed as one of the rising stars of the party. Is that okay?
it just feels really weird.
Well, but you do interviews all the time. I saw you last week on Andrew Marr and you were great. And I'm not Andrew Marr.
Yeah, but you're my friend. You know, you're someone who actually knows me.
Well, why don't you pretend I don't know you and that you don't know me?
Okay, come on,
Okay.
let's give it a go. Let's not forget that Jack Stevenson represents an old and stale party, a party that puts profit before people, and a party that just simply doesn't care about half of our society. So Jack Stevenson is not as progressive as people like to think he is.
Well, there you go. Strong words. And how did you become interested in politics?
Well, when I was 17, I went to visit my brother, who was at university in Liverpool. And I'd never been to Liverpool before, or even really any city. I was such a country girl. And I was absolutely horrified by the poverty that I saw. I would walk down one street and there would be cafes and art galleries and bars, and it was really vibrant and fun. And then I would walk down the very next street and there were derelict buildings and homeless people, people without even shoes on their feet. And I thought, this is so wrong. I felt so angry and also just really powerless. But then I joined my local party branch, and I've been passionate about effecting change ever since.
That's great. And I mean, lots of people would say it's worse now than ever.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And that is why we need a change of government now. We need a complete and radical overhaul of the whole system.
So it's a barely concealed fact that sexism in Parliament, both visibly and invisibly, is rife. And so I'd really be interested to know, what are your personal experiences of sexism?
Well, firstly, Parliament is a long-established, exclusively male domain, and it still has not moved with the times to be more welcoming to women or to be more family-friendly. And that is ridiculous when we've had 2 female PMs and 34% of MPs are women. When I was just days away from giving birth to Thomas, I had to be pushed in a wheelchair into the Commons to vote. And you know what some of my male colleagues said? Oh, you don't want your waters to break right now, do you?
So disgusting.
Yeah, I know. And they were comments by men of all the parties, including, I'm ashamed to say, my own.
And you lobbied successfully to get the rules on voting by proxy changed.
Yeah, I did. But that took time. Sweetheart, Mummy's working. No, you can't come and say hello. Well, go and ask Daddy to help you look for it.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Go and ask Daddy.
Okay.
Sorry, Thomas is absolutely obsessed with Zoom bombing at the moment. He tried to wave at Andrew Marr the other day.
I think it can work in your favour sometimes.
No, not this time. Lamar death stare. Oh, God.
So you've been the shadow minister. No, sorry, let me get this right. You've been shadow secretary of state for digital culture, media and sport since 2018. And if in 2 weeks' time you get into power and retain this brief, what changes are you going to make in the future?
Well, as Oscar Wilde said, we're all in the gutter, but some of us are looking at the stars. And I really passionately believe that everyone should have the opportunity to look at the stars, no matter what their background. If we invest in our museums, our art galleries, our wonderful theatres, our local libraries,
tear down these barriers to participation, we will help
people to kindle their aspirations and lead fuller and richer lives.
So finally, on a personal note, you and Daniel have been married for 12 years and you have 2 young children, Emily, 9, who was conceived by IVF, and Thomas, who's nearly 5.
That's right.
Wikipedia's great, isn't it? So how do you combine being in the shadow cabinet and an MP with being a wife and mother?
Well, I'm so lucky to have a husband as supportive as Daniel.
And he runs his own PR agency, is that right?
Yeah, he does. So he can do the drop-offs and pickups when we're not homeschooling. And I always try and make sure that I'm home in time for us to have dinner together and to put the children to bed. You know, and even if that means I'm working until midnight, I still get to spend that quality time with my family.
Great.
Mommy.
Oh, sorry.
Daddy said to bring this up to you.
Oh, brilliant.
Came through the door.
Yeah, come on, bring it over. Great. Thank you,
I'm
sweetheart.
hungry.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, you can have 1 chocolate biscuit each. Okay, just 1.
Okay.
Gonna have dinner soon.
Have the wet proofs arrived?
Yeah. God, I'm a bit worried about that Vivienne Westwood jacket. I don't want to look all Theresa May.
Should we take a look?
Where did you get this? This really, really isn't what it looks like.
Okay.
It's Jonathan. Daniel's friend. He was best man at our wedding. You know?
Oh, well, yeah, I would if you'd invited me.
Look, his wife Susie had left him after 15 years and he was in a terrible state, and he phoned me up, asked me to meet him for a drink, and at the end of the evening I gave him a hug and he kissed me. And I should have pushed him away, but oh God, I mean, the poor man was so upset. I just didn't want to hurt him anymore.
Okay, is that your official response?
You're not going to publish this, are you?
Well, the thing is, Kate, this is my big break.
Okay. What can I do to make you bury it?
Well, there is one thing. You can resign. I mean, not just from the cabinet, but as an MP. But you can tell them that you're going to spend some more time with your lovely family.
Who put you up to this? You are nowhere near intelligent enough to do this on your own. I bet it was Jack Stevenson, wasn't it? The Tory golden boy. No? Not Jack? It wasn't Nick, was it? Oh my God, have I been stabbed in the back by my own fucking party? What did he offer you? I'll bet it was features editor at the Mercury. Yeah, his partner's on the board there. Bastard!
See you in that special place in hell.